the famous ginger compress. It's a way of treating the whole body. We put it over the kidneys, and you might remember that the kidneys are the seat of your vitality. So when you treat the kidneys, you're giving a whole body treatment, right? And generally speaking, people do suffer from a lot of kidney qi deficient, etc. You know, because of modern lifestyle, modern diet taxes the jing, taxes the deep essence of the kidneys. So the kidneys is you really got to look after your kidneys. You know, if you're after that, you know, long life and a good health span, right? So this is a wonderful overall body treatment. As you know, cold robs the qi of the kidneys, and so what the kidneys love is warmth, tonifying energy, and ginger is the carrier of warming energy, right? The galloping horse idea. So it sends this deep energy into the kidneys, and you know, so the circulation and the qi increases, and the kidneys can also, of course, help to detoxify the body, etc. So we're going to be doing a good example of that. We're going to make it a lot more simpler for you. We're not going to be using the cheesecloth. You can follow that methodology, but essentially we're going to get fresh ginger root. We're going to finely grate it up, and then we're going to squeeze it directly into the pot, right? Rather than the process of putting the cheesecloth on, and you know, you don't really need to worry about if there's a little bit of fiber that goes into the water. So then we're going to have a hot pot of ginger, and then we're going to be carefully dipping in the towel, and we'll show you how to do that. We're going to wring it out. We're going to sort of cool it down a little bit before we put it onto the person's back, right? So we'll take you through all of those steps because it's something that's easy to do. People love it. You get great results from it, and you can use it for a really like a wide range of pains and ailments. We don't use it on the face, and generally we're not using it too much, you know, like higher up on this part of the neck, right? However, you can use it on the back of the head, the back of the neck, the back of the shoulders, and of course anywhere on the back, along the spine, across the kidneys, right? And you can use it on the hara directly onto the abdomen, particularly very good for menstrual cramps. 1,000 times more effective than a hot water bottle. See, the hot water bottle is just heat, but it's not penetrating heat. The ginger is penetrating that yang qi, warming and getting the blood circulation happening and dispersing the cold, right? So the contraindications, nowhere on the face. Generally, you have to be careful about using this on children, young children. We don't use it until the age of, say, 8 or 9 or 10, right? For children, we're generally using teas, foods, and massage, right? Tui na, or Chinese-style massage, or shiatsu-style techniques, very good, and acupressure techniques, very good for child ailments. So the ginger compress we generally don't use until maybe they're like 10 years old, because they're yang nature already. Children are yang, right? And this is kind of like a yang treatment, so to speak. So, and you would never use it on a pregnant woman on her abdomen, right? You would always avoid doing that. However, you can use it on the back for a pregnant woman when she lies on her side, and you can put it on the lower back, and you can put it over the kidneys, right? Because she is using a lot of her kidney qi at that time of pregnancy, and with the extra weight, often there's complaints of lower back pain and sort of you know, those general signs and symptoms of kidney qi deficient, right? So very good for a pregnant woman on the back, but never ever on the abdomen. So folks, we've talked a lot about the ginger compress in the theory, and as you know, the ginger compress is very, very good for kidney energy, especially for lower back problems. It's a wonderful anti-stress therapy. You can also put a ginger compress all along the spine if you want. You can put it on the abdomen for cramps. Remember the contraindications. You don't use it in pregnancy on the front, but you can use it on the back. And essentially, we don't use this for small children, perhaps from around the age of 8, 9, 10 onwards, you can be using it for children. So the Barefoot Doctor, everything is very, very straightforward. Everything is in your kitchen. Low cost, no side effects, easy to use, very, very straightforward. So for the ginger compress, essentially all you need is some fresh ginger root, which I have here. And, you know, for, say, a household, you know, where you want to do the compress for, say, 2 or 3 people, that's about the average amount of ginger. You need a grater, and we're going to be using the fine side of the grater, not the coarse side of the grater, the fine side. And of course, there's various graters that you can use, but this is a good size. Very, very straightforward. Just rip straight into it. So I've got my pot here, and just slightly below boiling point. And I'm just going to squeeze this into our hot pot. And very, very simple operation here. Just squeeze the ginger in, all the way in. Okay. Just get your partner sort of comfortable. You know, the arm out to the side here is good. And just bring the feet together like this. It actually relaxes the lower back. So I have my hot ginger water here. And always good to have a lid on that, right? Just to keep the heat in. And the kidneys are actually a little bit higher than what most people think. So here's the small of the back here, where the waist is, and you basically just come up from the small of the back, pretty much sort of up to that bra line there, yeah? So you can put the ginger compress down here for lower back. You can put it right along the spine if you want, but we want to put it right over the kidneys. So take your towel, fold it. If it's a larger towel, you can do it in 3 if you like. And then remember, dip it in, nice and hot. And wring it out. Remember, you might need to just cool it down a little bit. And you put it on slowly. So Sophie, how does that feel? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Still okay?
Mm-hmm.
Still good?
Still good.
So you want to take it as hot as possible, right? Now we're going to sort of seal that in with a larger towel, right? Now, in about 3 to 4, 5 minutes, you come back. For instance, you come back, you'll take the towel off, keep that heat in there, come back, recharge it. So you want that area to get nice and red. So about every 5 minutes or so, you come back and change it. And this happens for at least a half an hour. So we're doing family style shiatsu here. We're going to keep it very, very simple. It's not complicated. Just to give you an example to begin with, you can do some easy rocking here. This is called a hara. massage. The hara is the abdomen area, so just a very, very gentle rock, and that can relax the whole spine. Shiatsu is very much about holding, so you can just do an easy stretch here and opening up. So you hold for several seconds. And hold. You can come down the spine, just on the top area here. And with Shiatsu, you're often working from the hara. So you place your hands and then you move your body in. So we're not doing muscular massage, using your muscles. You're using your chi, you're using your hara. So I place my hands and then I rock in and I move in with my hara. Increase the pressure and then release. And just come down gently. And then you can do some acupressure about 1 inch away from the spine. So you can repeat that 3 or 4 times. Now we might be due to come back and change the towel. Yes, that's getting nice and red there, see that? Sophie, is that okay?
Yeah, that's great.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So always just try to keep contact so you can easily come down to the back of the legs. So just hold the base of the spine, come down. Don't apply any pressure over the knees, the back of the knees. So just this area here first. And this is the bladder meridian here, so you can come in with your acupressure and just follow that meridian straight down the middle of the back leg, down here. Do the other side. You can always come back to a gentle rocking. You can work on the arms, both sides. So just like a little shake out, and you can do a nice little hand massage, just open them up like this, and with your thumbs you can come in. So now you can just do some intuitive massage. Rotate. So you do both sides. Now you can do a little bit of barefoot style. Just again with like a little rocking motion here. And we'll come down to the feet. And the other way. You can come up to the shoulder area. So that's family style shiatsu. Uncomplicated, just some very, very simple techniques. Take your time, use a lot of holding pressure and slowly releasing. Use a lot of rocking motion. Remember, hold and then move in and then release. So you place your hands and then move in, release. This goes on for about a nice half an hour. That area is going to become very, very red. In the meantime, you've given your partner here a really lovely, blissful little shiatsu massage. So just begin with what we call the hara rocking motion here. Very, very good for relaxing the lower back. Good for the abdomen, good for the hips, good for the gallbladder and bladder meridians, liver meridians. That's good. And now some simple stretching. So what we do in shiatsu is we place our hands and then we just move in with our body and hold. And release slowly. So nice sort of back stretch here. Do that a couple of times. Then you can come down the spine. So place and then this rocking motion from your hara. Then you can do some acupressure. About an inch away from the spine, either side. So you place your thumbs and then you rock into it. Increase the pressure to just where there's some resistance and then release. So with shiatsu, you see you can easily come in with your knee and just hold some pressure there, gentle pressure. And you can easily come in with your elbow. So we can do some very, very simple leg stretches here. Good for the stomach meridian on the front of the leg. The spleen, liver meridians and kidney meridians all running on the inside of the leg. So you can do some overall good massage here. On the inside of the legs, you're basically covering the 3 leg meridians here, liver, spleen, and kidneys. So we're going to come into what's called kidney point number 1. So right here, kidney 1, bubbling spring. So you can do some nice acupressure there on the foot. And you can do a nice rotation for the ankles. Just hold here and clockwise and anti-clockwise. This point here, 3 fingers up from the ankle, in the middle of the inside leg. Spleen 6 is the meeting of 3 streams, so it's a good point to also use. Okay, and you can always come back to using your feet. Nice little massage here. And remember, you can also use your feet this way, gently just come up. And you can do a little stretch here. And this side as well. So we always do both sides. So whatever you do here, you'll be also doing here.